market, where I said that there's an industry and there's a profession, and in the recruitment market, and the professionals are placing more senior people, that's the growth market for recruitment. Because you can't bust loads of accountants in, it doesn't work like that. And so the temp market has moved upward, and the new countries, say in Europe, where they're all of a sudden getting a recruitment market, I don't know if you know, but in the UK we've got about 5% of our working population are temps. In the IT market in the UK it's about 18 to 19%. Okay? The professional side is moving upward. If you look at some of the other countries across the world, in America it's about 2 point something, 3% is growing. If you look at France, it's less than that, and some of the European countries are so far behind. Greece, that bastion of economic success and entrepreneurship, they have a 0.1%, okay, 0.1% use of temps, but it's growing. And so the reality is, the newer markets into using temps use temps at the bottom end in the way that we did in the Industrial Revolution. Okay, we used bog-end temps to do manual labour, factory work, picking stuff, whatever else it may be. But as we've progressed, the use of temps has moved upward into those professional markets, and that's why there is a professional market. But also in the executive area, the higher the level, the more likely someone is to use a recruitment company to actually get those people. Now, interesting, I looked at some figures from ADECO. Is anyone from ADECO here? Okay, great. I looked at the ADECO figures, so I better not get them wrong, so I'm going to read them. And now ADECO, who actually I love, they bought computer people, it worked for me. So no disrespect to ADECO in any way whatsoever, but let's face it, ADECO are better known as a business at placing high street type people. True? Would anyone say that? Okay, and yet, ADECO's figures for this year are that, let me just get them. In the US, 53% of their revenue is based around placing, on the temp side, is based around placing professional level temporary people, 53%. If you look at Australia, it's 51%, Australia and New Zealand, but there's not that many of them. But if you look at the UK market, which is further ahead than everybody else, 68% of the revenue this year's figures, so the year can't be exact calendar year, obviously, for ADECO, who are one of the best respected brands at the high street level, 68% of the revenue is not placing those people, is placing senior professionals. That is not industrial or office. So ADECO get it, we need to get it. If you're at the lower end of the markets, start looking at how you move yourself up that food chain, because let me tell you something, the market's moving up. And that makes sense with the technology, because the technology can sort getting loads of people at the bog end. But they can't get senior people at the top, and it doesn't work like that. Okay? So just think about it, because if your company name is Junior Staff in Bulk Limited, you don't have a future. So it may mean that your company name needs a name that sounds like it's at the top end in order for you to do some of that business. And if we look at companies like ADECO or Manpower or any of those big companies, generally what they've done is acquired a niche player, say in the IT market or whatever, and have kept that brand on because the brands are different at the different levels. Just be careful that your brand doesn't suggest and doesn't tie you, even if it's successful at one end, it doesn't tie you to doing that, because the temp market, but also the perm market, is moving upward. Great, there's more money to be had upward. It's less volume, but the margins are better. Especially interim. Oh joy!